team, Twin Springs, a junior-led team. I had on the roster provided to me 8 juniors and 3 seniors for the Titans. And apparently we're having a problem with our PA. And we'll just get it underway. Not sure if something happened to the microphone or what. For the Eagles, it'll be Roten, Chavez, Baker, Hominick, and Jesse, your usual starting 5. For the Titans, number 1, Bradley Owens. Number 3, Connor Lane. Number 22, Brady Castle. Number 24, Mason Elliott. And number 40, Tristan Counts. Elliott's a senior, but the rest are juniors. And Chavez wins the tip, gets it over to Matthew Roten, and we're underway here in Cove High School. Lane will take Roten. Owens will take Chavez. Elliott's will stay off Hominick just a little bit. Castle on Baker, and Counts with Jesse. Baker tries to shake and bake Castle, gets it over to Chavez, gets it over to Hominick. He's going to get it back into Chavez in the paint. He's triple teamed, and he'll back it back out. And he's going to try and drive, met at the free throw line. Hominick takes it to the basket. Ball's poked away by Lane. Counts comes up with it. Gets it to Owens, who gives it back to Elliott. Elliott looks like he was going to take a 3. Instead, he gets it over to Count. Owens, his 3's up. No good. Rebounded by Andrew Jesse. Roten will walk it up for the Eagles. Gets the ball to Chavez. He'll take a deep 3 from the top. And the bank is still open on Friday night. 3 points for Ethan Chavez to start things off. Castle bringing it up. Baker waiting on him. Gets the ball to Counts up top. Hands back to Castle. Gets it over to Elliott. Connor Lane gets the ball in the corner. Kicks it back to Elliott's top of the key, who gets it to Castle. Good defensive work by the Eagles. They're going to get it back to Lane, guarded by Hominick. Lane's a dandy for the Titans. He drives in, pump fake, gets it over to Counts. Counts will pull the 3. It's long, no good, air ball. Baker comes out of there with it. He'll give it to Roten. Roten pushes ahead to Chavez. He hands off to Hominick. Hominick pump fakes. Nothing doing. He hits cutting Roten. Guarded by Lane. Roten shots up short, rebounded by Counts. And he gets it to Lane. Hominick's going to stay on top of him. Lane walks it across half court. He throws it up to Castle. Castle tries driving by Baker. He's going to spin back up top. Gets it over to Lane at the Cove logo. Lane gets around the screen. Shot long by Castle. No good. Elliott tries to throw it off of Roten. Instead, it bounces to Jesse. They get it to Chavez. And Chavez going to dribble down, lose it out of control off his leg. Twin Springs basketball. 3-0's the lead for Cove. 5:38 to go here, still in the first quarter. As Castle will walk it. 4 men low for the Titans. Elliott's going to come up top. They give it to him. He'll pull the 3. It's long, not close. Roten rebounds. And he'll push it on up the floor. Gets it to Baker. Baker gets a little head fake. He drives, little floaters up. It's good. 2 points for Zach Baker. And Connor Lane will bring the ball up for the Titans. Lane drives by Hominick. He's met by Baker. Gets it over to Castle in the left corner. And Brady Castle will have a 3 to get the Titans scoring started tonight. 5-3, Cove leads. Good looking shot there for Castle, a lefty. Chavez has the ball, gets it to Jesse. Jesse takes one dribble, gets it to Baker. Baker's going to pull the 3. And it's off to the left, no good, out of bounds. Twin Springs basketball. Lane inbounds to Castle. He's going to walk it up. Cove's defense just going to lay back and wait on him. Pass to Counts on the left side. He gets it over to Owens. Owens back to Counts. He swings it across to Castle in the right corner this time. And that's nothing but net for Brady Castle. He has all 6 of the Titans' points. Last year, Twin Springs has come out and blitzed Cove with threes in both contests. Didn't leave Cove much anything they could do but be perfect if they wanted to stay in it, and they couldn't. Cove's trying to prevent that tonight. So far, Castle's trying to make it keep happening. A Chavez three is on the way, and it's good. 8-6, Cove leads. Chavez is going to try and match Castle if we're going to have a three-point contest. And they're going to get a carry by Connor Lane. Two Eagles check it into the ball game. Caden Chavez will replace Titus Hominick. Hamilton Osborne will replace Zach Baker. Connor Lane looked like he was going to show a little token pressure. Instead, pulls back off of it. And Matthew Roten comes up and gets it to Chavez on the right wing. He throws it to Jesse. Jesse gets it back to Chavez on the left block. Owens flops. Chavez lays it in. Counts, inbounds it to Connor Lane. 10-6, Cove leads. As Lane will walk the ball up the floor. Caden Chavez, Ethan's little brother, will be guarding him now that Hominick's out. Roten on Elliott. Gets it over to Owens, top of the key. Three on the way, no good, long. Rebounded by Ethan Chavez. And he's going to give it back up to Matthew Roten. Roten brings it across the timeline. Comes down in the right corner. Picks up his dribble. Gives it to Jesse. He's going to get it up top of the key to Caden Chavez. He's going to hand off to Hamilton. Hamilton Osborne back to Caden Chavez. He tries to get it back to him and does in the right left corner. Castle's all over Osborne, and he gives the ball to Roten, who had stepped out of bounds when he come around Osborne. Too many people working a little too tight. And Jay Bowen went to try and check in. Nate Horn, he'll check in for Andrew Jesse. Jay's wearing number 24 this evening. I think he's normally been wearing 12. Lane sets, toss the ball into Castle to get things started here for the Titans. 2:47 remaining in the first quarter. Cove leading 10-6. Castle gets the ball off to Lane. Lane at the Cove logo. Guarded tightly by Caden Chavez. He gets around. Chavez is going to have a foul as he tried to circle around. Right call. First foul of the night for either team. That one will be on Caden Chavez. Lane inbounds to Elliott. And Chavez cuts him off from getting a three up top. Swing all the way across the floor to Counts, who gets it back to Lane. Counts is going to set a screen. Kicks it over to Owens in the opposite corner. Shots up, no good. Rebounded by Chavez. Ethan, that is. He'll give it to Matthew Roten. 2:15 left here in the first quarter. Rocco brings it across, gets it to Chavez. Chavez drives in the lane. Little elbow shots up. It's good. He's got 8-10 already in the ball game. It's 12-6, Rocco. Lane brings the ball up. Caden Chavez, Lane Counts, going to set the screen. He's going to pull the shot from where he did against Eastside to win it the other night. No good. Rebounded by Elliott. Kicked out to Castle on the right wing. Three's up. No good. Rebounded by Ethan Chavez. And he'll give it to Matthew Roten. Roten to Osborne on the left wing. Osborne to Jay Bowen. Gives it back to Ethan Chavez. Ethan's going to pull it from NBA range. And it's money. Three-pointer again from Ethan Chavez. And he first quarter, and Tyler Webb wants a timeout. Owens did not come out on Chavez very hard there. He decided he'd just stroke it. A heat check, and it was still true. 15-6, Cove leads behind. 6 points for Brady Castle for the Titans, all 6 of them. 13 for Ethan Chavez, 2 for Zach Baker, with 1:29 remaining here in the first quarter. That's a first timeout called here in the ball game. 30-second timeout. Connor Lane now going to move the ball up the floor for the Titans. Chavez and Osborne both out top on defense there. Castle now has the ball. Osborne guarding him. Get the ball to Elliott on the right wing. He gets it in low to Owens, loses control of it. Jay Bowens all over him, kicks out to Castle, 3 on the way. He's going to keep pumping it if you keep giving him the opportunity. Brady Castle has 9. The Titans have 9 with 1 minute to go here in the first quarter. So far, the Castle and Chavez show. Caden Chavez to Ethan Chavez. Ethan's going to drive it to the basket. Runners up. It's soft. It's true. He has 15, and it's 17-9 Rye Cove. As Connor Lane brings it up. 40 seconds left here in the first quarter. Lane gets around the screen by Horn. Chavez guarding him. He drives around the baseline, kicks it over to Castle in the left corner. Shots up long, no good. Rebounded by Matthew Roten with 25 seconds, and Coach Perry wants just one shot. Roten passes off to Ethan Chavez. I think he's hollering horns, so everybody's staying low. 10 seconds. Chavez drives, shots up. It's good. He's feeling it tonight. The ball's thrown into Connor Lane. Caden Chavez, he's going to pull from the spike line. Money for Connor Lane. But an outstanding first quarter for Ethan Chavez has the Eagles in front. As Twin Springs scores 12 points on 4 three-pointers. The one right there coming from Lane, his only points of the quarter. Castle had 9 on 3 three-pointers. For Rye Cove, they get 2 from Baker. They get 17 from Chavez. 19-12. Rye Cove leads after 1. During this time, let's go ahead and thank our sponsors. Honda of Kingsport, Thomas Village Baptist Church, Delegate Terry Kilgore, McDonald's of Duffield, HMG, Four Paws, Farmers and Miners Bank, Otis Roten State Farm Insurance, McAllister's Deli of Kingsport, Shimura Economics and Analytics, McMillan Eye Care, Duffield Pro Hardware and Lumber Company, Tricia's by Design, Alicia Kearns 18 Realty, and Farm Bureau Insurance. Please support the sponsors of Rye Cove High School. Twin Springs basketball out of the end of quarter break here. It'll be Castle, Lane, Horn, Elliott, Owens. For Rye Cove, it'll be Baker, Hominick, Ethan Chavez, Andrew Jesse, and Matthew Roten. So the starting 5 back out for Rye Cove. Horn works it up to Elliott. He tries feeding it in the middle to Owens. Shots up short, no good. Rebounded by Roten. Good defense by Ethan Chavez there. Matthew Roten brings it across, gets it to Ethan Chavez. He's going to drive. He's double-teamed. Met by both Elliott and Lane. Shots up long. Rebound by Titus Hominick. Shots up no good. Rebounded by Zach Baker, and it's good. Zach with his 4th point of the night. Brady Castles gets by Zach Baker. Kicks it over to Connor Lane. Hominick's on him. Lane gets into the lane. His shot's blocked by Chavez. He gets it back. Gets it to Castle, who sets it up top to Ryan Horn. Horn's going to give it back to Castle. Gets it over to Lane in the left corner. Shots up. It's good. Connor Lane. He can fill it up. Little pressure given by the Titans. Matthew Roten gets around it. Gets the ball across half court pretty easily this time. Ball kicked over to Zach Baker. He just drives into the free throw line. Kicks it back to Andrew Jesse. He's going to give it back to Ethan Chavez. He drives the lane. Kicks it back out to Roten. Chavez has Owens posted up. Castle comes around, pokes it away. He gets it back. Kicked over to Zach Baker. 3's up. No good. Rebounded by Owens. He'll give it back to Castle, who's going to get it to Lane. Hominick tries sprinting back to get to Lane after he and Horn got tied up. Lane's going to pull a deep one. It's long. No good. Hominick runs it down. He'll give it to Matthew Roten. 21-15. Rye Cove leads. Twin Springs already hit 5 threes on the night. Matthew Roten brings it up. Gets it over to Andrew Jesse. Jesse to Baker. Baker to Chavez. Chavez drives around, double team, shots up, long, no good. Nobody on the backside for Rye Cove. Ryan Horn's though there for Twin Springs, and he'll rebound it and gives it to Castle. Ball swung over to the lane. He gives it back to Castle. He throws it back over to the lane. Pull a long one. It's up, no good. Rebounded by Ethan Chavez. And Coach Berry wants a timeout, a 30-second timeout for the Rock Cove Eagles. So both teams have now taken one timeout, both of them 30. Caden Chavez going to check in for the Eagles, it looks like. 5:39 remaining here before the half. Rock Cove 21, Twin Springs 15. The horn sounded for him, come back out on the floor. It'll be Rock Cove basketball, full court to go. Roscoe Haynes also checked in for the Eagles. Jesse checks out, Homnick checks out. Horn steals the inbounds pass, but he steals it right out of bounds to still be Rock Cove basketball. Not sure what happened with Homnick. He's over getting water. I thought he completely left the bench area for a moment. Rock Cove breaks press. Matthew Roten's going to pull the three. Short, no good. Rebounded by Connor Lane. He gets it ahead quick to Ryan Horn. His layup attempt is up and no good. Rebounded by Counts. And he gets it back up to the top to Connor Lane, regarded by Caden Chavez. Lane shakes into the lane. Tries throwing it over to Elliott, who'd moved in a little too tight. Elliott still gets it, gets the shot up, long, no good. Rebounded by Roscoe Haynes. And Matthew Roten will end up with the ball now, bringing it up. Ball given to Ethan Chavez. He gets it to his brother Caden, gets it over to Roscoe. Roscoe to Zach. Zach drives into the lane. He pulls up. Shot soft, no good. Ball tipped out by Ryan Horn. Bradley Owens will have it for the Titans. Owens gets it to Horn, guarded by Baker. Looks like they're going to try and run a little double screen action for Lane to come across the baseline, and they do. They hit Lane across on the other side. Caden Chavez does a nice job getting to him. Lane shot up, long, no good. Rebounded by Matthew Roten. Roten brings it across half court for the Eagles. Baker thought that Roten was going to hand it to him. Roten didn't want to, and the ball gets knocked out of bounds by Baker on the dribble handoff. It wasn't. Jesse checks back in. Hominick checks back in. No, excuse me, Osborne checks in for the Eagles. Horn's going to bring the ball up for the Titans. Osborne waits on him at the three-point line. Lane's going to run behind a double screen opportunity there. Actually, they're just going to set up a two-box. Now Lane comes back around to the left corner. High pass, he gathers it, hands to Counts. Counts going to get back to Horn. Horn driving on Osborne, shots up, just throws it up, but it's going to find the bottom of the basket. Ryan Horn with his first basket of the evening. Rocco gets the ball ahead quickly. Osborne shot up on Counts, no good. Rebounded by Hominick. Mason Elliott's all over him. Hominick takes it to the basket and gets the foul. He'll go to the line for two. Titus Hominick with the opportunity for two shots here. Titus's first shot is up. It rattles around, no good. Titus's second shot's up. It rattles around. It goes in. First point of the night for Titus Hominick, and it's a 22-17 Rock Cove lead. Lane bringing it up against Hominick. He kicks over to Horn at the Cove logo. He gets it over to Owens at the free throw line, guarded by Jesse. Owens to Lane. Lane gets Hominick to bite on the pump fake, kicks over to Elliott in the corner. No good. Rebounded by Connor Lane. He gets it over to Counts, swings it over to Owens. He'll pull the three. It's good. Bradley Owens with his first basket of the night, and it's just a two-point Rock Cove lead, 22-20. Ball swung down quickly to Hominick for the free layup as Rock Cove broke the pressure. Chavez with a nice find of a Hominick all the way. Lane could not get back in time. 24-20, Rock Cove leads. Hominick staying right with Lane. Count sets a screen. Chavez picks up Lane. Lane goes all the way to the bucket and scores. Nice drive and take there by Connor Lane. Matthew Roten brings it up, gets it to Hominick, who floats it into Jesse. Out to Roten. Roten's going to take a little mid-range jumper. It's up. It's good. Matthew Roten with his first basket of the night. Connor Lane brings it up for the Titans. 26-22. Rock Cove leads 2:13 to go before halftime. Connor Lane dribbles up. Stutter steps around, slips and falls during passing it to Horn. Horn takes it all the way to the basket. No good. Chavez with the rebound. Horn comes from behind, and they're going to get a foul on Ryan Horn. His first, team's second. Andrew Jesse will go out for the Eagles as Roscoe Haynes will check in. Matthew Roten will bring it up. Gives it to Chavez, gets to Hamilton Osborne. Osborne's going to get trapped by Elliott and counts. They give it to Lane. He goes up and throws it in, and a foul. Titus Hominick just couldn't stay off of him as Lane went up for the dunk. 26-24, Rock Cove leads now. Lane will have the opportunity to close it to within one. Caden Chavez is going to check in for Titus Hominick. Zach Baker will check in for Hamilton Osborne. Andrew Jesse set to check in as well for Roscoe Haynes. Castle check back in for the Titans. He's going to give Ryan Horn a break. Connor Lane's free throw is up. It's good. 26-25, Rock Cove leads. Twin Springs staying kind of a 1-2-2 press there. Chavez looks to push it across. Lane pokes it out of bounds from behind. Rock Cove basketball at midcourt. 1:37 left to go before halftime. Matthew Roten will bring it up. Twin Springs laid back now. Ball in the corner to Zach Baker. Count plays, and Baker takes it to the hole. And he goes up over Owens for the basket. Zach Baker with 6 on the night. He's given up about 8 inches, but went in there and took it strong to the hole. Lane guarded by Chavez. Screen set by Counts. Passed into Elliott. His shot's up and rejected. Matthew Roten got a piece, then Ethan Chavez got a piece. Chavez takes it the full length of the floor. He gets the bucket and the arm. His first bucket of the second quarter. And that one will go on Mason Elliott, his second. Free throw from Chavez is up. It's good. He's got 20. 31-25. Rock Cove leads. 1 minute to go before halftime. Lane gives the ball up to Castle behind half court. Baker will guard Castle. They're trying to get Lane free. Elliott's going to get free up top instead. He shoots the three. It's long, no good. Rebounded by Ethan Chavez. He'll give it to Matthew Baker. Coach Berry may just want one shot here. He's hollering for him to move. He wants them to work and make Twin Springs work. Castle and Chavez doing some shoving. Caden, that is, as Ethan Chavez now has the ball. Passed over to Jesse. He'll give it up to Roten. Lane's going to guard him. Roten gets it to Caden Chavez. He'll give it back to Zach Baker. 18 seconds left. Caden Chavez back to Zach Baker. Zach to Ethan. Mason Elliott's out top meeting him. He's got it inside the circle. An 8, 7, 6, 5. He'll pull the deep three, and he's money! One. Lane throws it full court. It's no good off of a lot. And at the half, Rock Cove 34, Twin Springs 25. We'll take a little break and be back with you. All right, we got 2 minutes to go before the start of the second half. In the second quarter, Twin Springs got 3 points from Bradley Owens, 8 from Connor Lane, 2 from Ryan Horn for their 13. That gives Lane 11 points on the night for the Titans. 9 from Brady Castle still, all those coming in the first, 2 for Horn and 3 for Owens. 25-point total at the halftime, 12 in the first quarter, 13 in the second quarter for the Titans. They have 3 team fouls, 2 on Mason Elliott, 1 on Ryan Horn. For Rye Cove, in the second quarter, 4 points from Zach Baker. That'll give him 6 on the night. 3 from Titus Hominick, 2 from Matthew Roten, and 6 from Ethan Chavez. 15 points in the second frame. 6 points in the game for Zach Baker. 3 for Titus Hominick, 2 for Matthew Roten, and 23 for Ethan Chavez. It'll be Rye Cove basketball to start the second half. Titans are out on the floor. It'll be Lane, Owens, Castle, Counts, and Elliott. Rye Cove will go back with their starters as well. Baker, Roten, Jesse, Hominick, and Ethan Chavez. 34-25, Rye Cove leads as Andrew Jesse set to inbound. The ball to Matthew Roten, and away we go. Lane waiting on Roten. Roten passes it ahead to Baker. It gets to Ethan Chavez up around the jump circle. Chavez is going to drive. Lane gets a hand on it, takes it away from him. Nice defensive play by Connor Lane. Lane brings it across. Hominick's on him. He gets by Hominick, drives into the lane, kicks it out in the corner to Brady Castle. He's had the hot hand. He's got his 4th three-pointer of the night. And that'll cut it to a 34-28 Rye Cove lead. Ethan Chavez drives down, takes it on. They're going to get a charge. Bradley Owens was waiting on him, and Ethan Chavez commits his first foul of the night. Owens inbounds the lane. Rye Cove's going to wait on him. Lane gives it up to Castle. Castle with 12 points tonight for the Titans, coming on 4 three-pointers. Lane has the ball, gets it over to Elliott. He gets it back to Castle in that left corner. Castle drives around, floaters up, floater's no good. Chavez with the rebound. And he brings the ball up the floor. Elliott's finally going to meet him. And Elliott Chavez drives around, shot up, no good. Rebounded by Owens. He loses control of it. Counts ends up with it, and he'll get it to Castle. Castle pushes to the head to Lane. Roten's waiting on him. Hominick hustles down, and Lane takes it to the basket and scores. Nice play by Connor Lane. And the pass was thrown away, apparently out of bounds by Rye Cove. And went to put Lane's 2 points down and missed it. Owens inbounds to Elliott. Elliott to Castle. Castle to Lane. Lane feeds a wide open Elliott. Elliott throws it back to Lane. Pump fake gets Hominick off his feet. He hits a cut and counts. 2 points for Twin Springs. That would go to Tristan Count. Chavez to Roten. Roten back to Chavez. Twin Springs trying to do a 1-2-2 pressure. And Coach Berry wants a timeout. 30-second timeout. Michael Paul Berry. That's their second. Twin Springs has only used 1 this evening. And Twin Springs has gotten 2 points from Lane, 3 from Castle, and 2 from Counts to make it a 34-32 ball game with 6:14 remaining. Rye Cove basketball about mid-court as they come out of the timeout. Baker, Jesse, Ethan Chavez, Hominick, Roten for Rye Cove, Lane, Elliott, Owens, Counts, and Castle for Twin Springs. Matthew Roten bringing the ball up for the Eagles. He'll take it over to the Cove logo. Hands off to Ethan Chavez. He's going to drive around the screen by Andrew Jesse. Pass over to Titus Hominick. Pump fake gets Counts in the air. Shots up. Shots good. Titus Hominick. 2 points there. Makes 5 for the game for Titus Hominick. As Castle looks to bring the ball up for the Titans. Baker will wait on him. Owens runs into the left corner. Elliott comes up to the right wing. Pass into Elliott, who gets it over on the block to Lane, to Owens. Shots up, no good. Rebounded by Ethan Chavez. Roten pushes it ahead to Andrew Jesse. He'll take the shot from the left wing, no good. Rebounded by Connor Lane. Ball right off the front of the rim there for Jesse. Elliott sets a screen on Hominick. Roten will pick up Lane instead. Lane fires it over to Owens. Three on the way from the right wing, no good. Rebound tipped around for Baker will come out with it for Rock Cove, and he will attack, and he's going to walk. He tried to do a jump stop and slipped when he goes up in the air. Now Owens and Chavez are jawing at each other a little bit. 5:13 remaining here in the third quarter. 36-32. Rock Cove leads. Castle inbounds the lane. Pass over to Castle on the left wing. He's going to drive around. Lane circles around, double screens. Roten will pick him up. Screen set by Elliott. He leans into it. Lane gets around. He passes back over to Owens. Owens is going to take a step back three. Long, no good. Rebounded by Andrew Jesse. And Matthew Roten will bring it up for the Eagles. He picks up his dribble, kicks it over to Ethan Chavez. Chavez picks up his dribble now, and he hits a cut in Hominick. Then Mason Elliott spots the layup attempt. Nice defensive play from Elliott. Owens ends up with it, gets the ball over to Connor Lane. He'll bring it up. Count sets the screen. Lane's going to pull a three, short, no good. Owens and Jesse scrap for it. It's a loose ball. Castle ends up with it, out of bounds, off Andrew Jesse apparently. Twin Springs basketball. Caden Chavez, Hamilton Osborne, Jay Bowen. They're all coming out for the Eagles. Baker, Hominick, and Jesse will take a seat. I believe I saw any substitutions for the Titans. Lane inbounds to Castle. Osborne guarding Castle. Caden Chavez is on Lane. They hit Tristan Counts wide open on the back door. On the play side. 2 points there for Tristan Counts. That gives him 4. Nice assist by Connor Lane. Rock Cove beats the pressure, and Matthew Roten will set it up. He's just going to go ahead and pull the three as he got left alone. A friendly roll off the rim, off the backboard and in. First three of the night for Matthew Roten. He has 5, and the lead will stay 5 for Rock Cove, 39-34. Connor Lane brings it across for Caden Chavez, guarding him. He's going to pull the three. Shots up long, no good. Caden Chavez is going to beat him to the basketball. Chavez gets the ball to Matthew Roten. He'll get it across half court. Roten gets it to Chavez. Chavez gets to the elbow. He kicks it over to Jay Bowen, who's going to set it back up in the jump circle with Matthew Roten. Roten dribbling around, gets it over to Hamilton Osborne on the left wing. He dribbles in, and Castle's going to commit the foul. That'll be Brady Castle's first foul of the evening. First team foul here in the second half. Rock Cove with 1 foul, Twin Springs with 1 foul. As the ball's inbounded to Matthew Roten. Roten brings it up, gets it to Chavez. Chavez drives around Owens. Shots up, no good. Rebounded by Chavez, no good. Connor Lane's going to come up with it on the second time. He's ready to push the ball. He's going all the way against Caden Chavez. Shots up, no good. Rebounded by Matthew Roten. Rock Cove's going to push it the other way. Gives off to Ethan Chavez. Shots up, no call. Now, since they call the missed shot, they're going to call the blocking foul on Bradley Owens. I thought it would be a block if they called something. I didn't know if there was going to be anything called. That'll be Owens' first foul. Owens was a little too late, sliding over under the basket after the ball got passed off to Chavez. Chavez will get 2 opportunities here. First one's up and good. The second shot is up. Rolls around and in. 25 now for Ethan Chavez tonight. 41-34, Rock Cove leads. 2:35 remaining here before the end of the third quarter. As Connor Lane brings it up, gets it over to Kyle Horn, who checked in for the Titans. Horn to Castle. Castle loses control of it a little bit. Caden Chavez picks his pass attempt over to Connor Lane. And we're going to have a walk called on Caden Chavez. Chavez, I think, was hoping to draw the foul on Lane, but walked with it in the process. And Lane gives it into Castle. Castle will walk it up. Hamilton Osborne and Caden Chavez will be waiting on Lane and Castle. Ball passed over to Mason Elliott. Elliott up top to Kyle Horn. Horn's going to drive in the free throw line, kick it over to Elliott in the left wing. He drives around, hands off to Castle. He's going to hand off to Owens, who drives around, gives it back to Elliott. Elliott drives the free throw line, gives it to Castle, coming around top of the key. His 3 attempts up, no good. Rebounded by Ethan Chavez. And Matthew Roten will now take the ball and bring it across half court. 1:48 to go here before the end of the third quarter. As Roten gets by Lane, who tries poking the ball away from behind. Roten to Chavez. Chavez guarded by Owens. Chavez is going to shoot a little one-hander from the free throw line. It rolls around, no good. Chavez gets this rebound, goes up, and a foul by Owens, who was caught behind Chavez. That'll be Owens' second foul, and Chavez will get 2 more attempts from the line. Ethan Chavez's first free throw is up and good. Roscoe Haynes in for Jay Bowen. Titus Homnick in for Caden Chavez. No substitutions for the Titans. Chavez's second is good. 43-34, Rock Cove leads. 1:30 to go here in the third quarter. Lane's going to bring the ball up and give it to Castle. Hamilton Osborne guarding Castle. He's going to hand off that, guarded by Roten. Lane's going to run the baseline. He gets the ball in the right corner. Shot up, 3, no good. Rebounded by Ethan Chavez. He'll give it off to Matthew Roten. Rocco does not want to see Lane, Castle, or Owens get hot. Nice pass as Matthew Roten beats Lane down the lane. Chavez hits him. 2 points for Matthew Roten. Lane, Castle to Elliott. Elliott swings it up top to Kyle Horn. Horn backs back out with it. Chavez is going to wait at the free throw line for him. Pass off to Elliott in the left wing. And they're going to get a foul on Roscoe Haynes, guarding Bradley Elliott down at the post. Both of them being physical, and Haynes is going to get the foul. Zach Baker will check in for Hamilton Osborne. 42.5 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Ball inbounded to Mason Elliott. Castle gets it into Owens in the lane. Shots up, rattles out, no good. Hominick of the basketball. Lane shots up, no good, but he gets fouled. He'll go to the line for 2. Matthew Roten with the foul. His first of the evening. Team's third here in the second half. Both teams have committed 3 fouls here in the third quarter. As Connor Lane goes to the line, and the first one's up and good. Andrew Jesse will check back in for the Eagles for Roscoe Haynes. 32.5 seconds left, 45-35 lead. As Lane will almost certainly make this free throw to cut it to 9, and he does. 15 points on the night for Connor Lane. Twin Springs running a little 1-2-2 zone press. As Baker shakes the defense, drives all the way to the basket, no good, no foul, rebounded by Horn. Connor Lane now has the ball, gets it across half court. Somebody's left all alone. Connor Lane drives in. Shot up, no good. Mason Elliott with the rebound. Andrew Jesse just takes it away from him. 9 seconds left. 8, 6, 5, 4, 3. Matthew Roten now drives a long 3 at the buzzer. Is no good. Mason Elliott rebounds it just before the buzzer. After 3, your Rock Cove Eagles 45. The Twin Springs Titans 36. We'll pause here for a moment and take care of our stats. all right in the third quarter. Twin Springs got 4 points from Connor Lane. That gives him 15 on the night. 3 points from Brady Castle. That gives him 12. 4 points for Tristan Counts for 11 points in the quarter. 6 now in the game. For the Eagles, Titus Homnick with 2, Matthew Roten with 5, and Ethan Chavez with 4. That's 11-11, so they matched each other. Rye Cove will take a 9-point lead in here in the last period of the game as Connor Lane has the ball for the Titans. Driving in on Homnick. He wanted to get the ball to Owens. Instead, he's going to throw the shot up softly, no good. Rebounded by Ethan Chavez. Chavez is going to pull it down and get it to Matthew Roten. Roten tosses off to Baker, gives it to Chavez. Gets it over to Andrew Jesse. Jesse to Roten. Hominick sets the screen there on Lane. Ball in the corner to Jesse. Gives it to Hominick. Mason Elliott pokes it away from Hominick. He gets the ball to Ethan Chavez at midcourt. Rocco killing a lot of time here. As Owens waiting on Chavez. Screens. A 3-second violation is called, apparently, on Titus Hominick. Later, he must have run out of bounds. Maybe they called him for running out of bounds with the gestures he made. It's been done a few times tonight. Lane brings the ball up. Castle's set the screen. Lane's too far away. Lane drives in, tries dipping it down to Counts. Tipped out of bounds by Rye Cove, apparently. Ethan Chavez shakes his head. He got a hand on it. Connor Lane set to inbounds for the Titans. Man defense for the Eagles. They throw it out top to Tristan Counts. He'll pull it from the left wing. 3 on the way, short, no good. Rebounded by Matthew Roten. And Roten looks to walk it up. He'll toss it on over to Chavez. Lane give a little more pressure to Roten this time. Owens staying back off Chavez. Counts is throwing back off of Jesse. Chavez with the basketball. Gives it to Zach Baker. He gets by Castle, drives in the lane, kicks out to Andrew Jesse for 3. Bottom! Andrew Jesse in the scoring column, and Rocco has a 12-point lead. Connor Lane drives the left wing, gets it over to Mason Elliott. He fits Counts on the baseline. Back to Elliott on the right wing, shots up, long air ball, and it'll be out of bounds. Rocco basketball as Andrew Jesse kept Bradley Owens still away from the basketball. Caden Chavez now check in for Titus Hump for the Eagles. And Coach Webb wants a timeout for the Titans. He wants a full. He wants all 60 seconds. As Rye Cove leads with 6:11 remaining in the ballgame, 48-36. During this time, let's go ahead and thank our sponsors once again. Honda of Kingsport, Thomas Village Baptist Church, Delegate Terry Kilgore, McDonald's of Duffield, HMG, Four Paws, Farmers and Miners Bank, State Farm Insurance by Otis Roten, McAllister's Deli of Kingsport, Shimura Economics and Analytics, McMillan Eye Care, Duffield Pro Hardware and Lumber Company, Trisha's by Design, Alicia Kearns, 18 Realty, and Farm Bureau Insurance. Please support the sponsors of Rye Cove High School. I'd like to thank Miss Cole for having the pep band out tonight for tonight's ball game. Adding a little bit to the atmosphere. It's awesome to see. 6:11 to go. It'll be Rye Cove basketball up 12. So we really got to try and take care of the ball here. Twin Springs was down to Eastside just the other night with very little time left. And Twin Springs was able to turn Eastside over and took advantage of it with the last second shot by Connor Lane to win it. 1-2-2 pressure by the Titans. And Matthew Roten steps out of bounds. Just like that, they get the turnover. Exactly what Rocco does not want to do. Just give the ball back. Got to be quick, but not in a hurry against that press. Connor Lane comes across, swings the ball over to Owens in the corner. His 3 is up. It's good. You don't want him getting hot as he can fill it up. Rocco inbounds to Chavez. They get it back to Roten. Gets it over to Baker, who gets it to Jesse at the free throw line. Connor Lane pokes it away from him. Jesse recovers it. He'll get it back to Matthew Roten. Chavez now with the basketball. Lane's going to take him up. They kind of leave him as he splits the defenders. Steps through and 2. 29 on the night. And Connor Lane drives up against Chavez, gets in the air and throws it back out to Owens, guarded by Jesse. Back to Lane. He's going to take a little step back three from the corner. It's good. Connor Lane has 18. 1-2-2 press coming from the Titans. Baker gets it ahead to Roten across half court. Castle's on him. Ball fed into Jesse, guarded by Counts. And looks like we're going to get a foul on Tristan Counts. That's what the call is from Mr. David Long. Titus Hominick set to check back in for the Eagles for Caden Chavez. Chavez acting like he may be a little hurt there as he went to the bench. Not sure if it was a chest or shoulder. Looks kind of like his left shoulder. Andrew Jesse set to inbound, gets it to Ethan Chavez in the corner, guarded by Owens. He gets it to Jesse, who gets it to Roten at the top jump circle. Over to Chavez. Chavez on the left wing, gets it back to Jesse up top, guarded by Horn. He gets it over to Matthew Roten, who's going to give it back to Ethan Chavez. Chavez drives to the elbow, shots up, shots soft, shots good. He's got 31. And it's a 52-42 Rock Cove lead. Screen set by Mason Elliott. That'll spring lane. Shot is up, rattles around, and rattles in. He now has 21. Ball inbounded to Roten, back to Chavez. Gets it across the timeline to Jesse, who hits Baker. Baker has the ball knocked out of his hands by Kyle Horn. Nice defensive play there by the Titans. Hamilton Osborne and Jay Bowen checking in for the Eagles. They'll give Jesse and Baker a little breather. Caden Chavez checking in also. He'll give Titus Hominick a breather. I would say those will be real short, quick substitutions. Rocco's been doing that quite a bit this year in the fourth quarter, trying to keep legs fresh. Ethan Chavez with the basketball at the spike line. Owens on him. Connor Lane comes in and steals it. Matthew Roten tries to take it away from him. Instead, Lane blows the layup, and now we got a foul on Mason Elliott. Lane then slipped underneath. Thankfully, he wasn't hurt. That'll be the fifth team foul on the Titans as they inbound the ball to Jay Bowen. Caden has it, throws it full ahead to Jay Bowen. His layup is good. Jay Bowen breaks the ice from the scorers table tonight. Ball thrown ahead. Caden Chavez steals it and gets it back to Matthew Roten. And Coach Berry wants a timeout with 3:51 to go. Rocco 54, Twin Springs 45. Full timeout called by Coach Michael Paul Berry, his third timeout of the ball game. Lane and Owens definitely starting to heat up for the Titans. Rocco needs to keep their touches to a minimum. Rocco getting a little help there from their sophomores, Caden Chavez and Jay Bowen there. In the quarter right now, you have 9 points for the Titans, 3 from Bradley Owens, 6 from Connor Lane. For the Eagles, 2 from Jay Bowen, 4 from Ethan Chavez, and 3 from Andrew Jesse to keep the Titans at bay so far. 54-45, 5 team fouls in this half against the Titans, 3 against the Eagles. As Mason Elliott picked up his third just a moment ago. He is the only person in much the worst foul trouble of the night. Not a lot of fouls called on either team so far. Rocco will come back out with Osborne, Bowen, Ethan Chavez, Caden Chavez, and Matthew Roten. Twin Springs will match it with Brady Castle, Kyle Horn, Bradley Owens, Connor Lane, and Mason Elliott. And the ball's inbounded to Matthew Roten. Roten gets it across to Caden Chavez and gets it to his brother Ethan. He gets it over to Hamilton Osborne, back to Chavez. Owens tries to poke the ball away. They're going to get Matthew Roten, and they're going to call a walk on Matthew Roten. Titus Hominick checking into the game for Caden Chavez. Can't say that I disagreed with the call. It was close, but it was a walk, I do believe. Connor Lane brings it up. Titus Hominick waiting for him there. Screen set by Kyle Horn. Owens drives in. They're going to get a foul on the floor. That'll be on Titus Hominick. That's his second foul of the evening. Team's fourth here in the second half. Each time Lane looks to drive, Rocco's collapsing 2 or 3 Eagles on him. Owens inbounds to Elliott. gets it up to Castle. Owens circles around, gets the ball shot up. No good. Rebounded by Ethan Chavez. Good play design. It was there. Just couldn't finish. Chavez brings it up. Gets it over to Matthew Roten. Throws it across to Osborne. Ethan Chavez now with the ball. Guarded closely by Owens. He's going to give it off to Hominick. Gets it back to Chavez. He swings it over to Osborne. They're going to swing it back to Chavez. Chavez dribbles around. He got separation, but they quit. Osborne drives around, gets it to Bowen. That's going to be a foul. He's going to shoot two. Jay Bowen will go to the line after a nice pass there from Hamilton Osborne. Looks like they have called that one on Bradley Owens, if so, his third. Zach Baker set to check in for the Eagles. Jay's first free throw's up, long, and no good. Baker will get Osborne. 2:43 remaining in the ball game. Make this one, it's a 10-point game, and it is. Jay Bowen with 3 points on the night. And Connor Lane's going to bring it across. Screen set by Horn. Lane trying to work around it. Homnick staying there all over him. Ball fed up top to Horn. He'll pull the three from the left wing. It rattles around, no good. Roten and Owens scrap for it, and Owens calls a timeout. Owens Link just got the better of Roten on that rebound. And Coach Webb will say, let's just do 30. So 3 timeouts taken by each team. Both of them have taken 2 30s. Both of them have taken 1 full timeout. With 2:26 remaining, Rye Cove leads 55-45 against the Titans. Twin Springs set to inbound underneath their own basket. Connor Lane is going to throw it in. Owens breaks out in the corner. They get it to him. Get up top to Elliott. Get the ball back to Lane in that corner. He gets Hominick off his feet, but he can't get the shot off. Now he spins around, shot up. No good. Rebounded by Matthew Roten. And he'll kick it off to Chavez as Lane going to go ahead and meet Roten there with the ball. Chavez walks it up. He drives by Owens. He goes all the way in. He's going to be blocked, but it's going to be a foul. He's going to get 2 shots. That's going to be number 4 on Bradley Owens. Actually, looks like they called that one on Mason Elliott instead. That will be his 4th. First is up for Chavez. It's good. $32 points so far on the night for Ethan Chavez. The second's up. It's good. Make it 33. Lane brings the ball up. 2 minutes left here in the ball game. He drives in. They're going to call a foul. Probably on Titus Hominick. Yes, that will be on Titus, his 3rd. 5th team foul. And Caden Chavez will check in for the Eagles and give Titus a break. Bradley Owens set the inbound for the Titans. He throws it up top to Lane. Caden Chavez all over him. Lane dribbles around, drives in the lane, throws a layup up, no good, rebounded by Matthew Roten. Roten looked to push, now he's going to slow it up. As they look to try and double team, he gets it to Caden Chavez, and Coach Berry says, hey, give me a timeout, and they don't hear him. It'll be Rye Cove basketball underneath after this full timeout called by the Eagles with a 57-45 lead with 6 remaining in the ballgame. During this break, let's thank the sponsors of Rye Cove High School, Honda of Kingsport, Thomas Village Baptist Church, Delegate Terry Kilgore, McDonald's of Duffield, HMG, Four Paws, Farmers and Miners Bank, Otis Roten State Farm Insurance, McAllister's Deli of Kingsport, Shimura Economics and Analytics, McMillan Eye Care, Duffield Pro Hardware and Lumber Company, Tricia's by Design, Alicia Kearns, 18 Realty, and Farm Bureau Insurance. Please support our sponsors. We certainly appreciate them and would appreciate you doing so. This thing is far from over with Twin Springs' three-point ability. Rocco still needs to take care of the ball to try and ice this thing. So they will force the Pirates to foul some, most likely. Jesse set the inbounds. Jesse, Baker, Roten, Caden, and Ethan Chavez on the floor. Counts Lane, Elliott, Horn, and Castle for the Titans. Chavez goes in, has the ball, gets it back. He's the reverse in. It's 59-45. Lane's going to pull one from the spike line. It's no good. Rebounded by Ethan Chavez. He'll hand it off to Roten. And the Titans are trying to steal it at all costs here. And Matthew Roten gets it taken away by Horn, out of bounds. Rocco basketball. .124 to go as Rocco inbounds. Throw it into Zach Baker. He has his man beat. He's just going to kick it back out to Chavez and keep working as Connor Lane grabs him to commit the foul. That is Lane's first foul of the evening. Chavez will go to the line for a one-and-one opportunity. Tide check in for Caden Chavez for the Eagles. Ethan shots up. Short, no good. Rebound by Kyle Horn, and he'll get it to Lane. Lane to Elliott. Elliott back to Lane. Lane's going to pull a deep three. It's short, no good. Rebounded by Andrew Jesse, and Bradley Owens will commit his fourth foul, thirdly this time. Andrew Jesse will go to the line. This will be a one-and-one opportunity still for Andrew Jesse, looking to get his fourth point of the night. Jesse shots up. It's good. He'll get another. Shots up. And it's good as well. He's 5 on the night. And it's a 61-45 Rocco lead. Just brings it up. He'll go ahead and pull a deep three. It's long, no good. Rebounded by Zach Baker. He'll get it over to Matthew Roten, who gets it grabbed by Horn, and he'll go line for 2 this time. As Ryan Horn will commit his second foul of the evening. Chavez looking to get his 36th point tonight. It's up. It's good. Roscoe Haynes set to check in for the Eagles for Chavez if he makes this one here to give him 37. It's up. It rolls around. It's good. Ethan Chavez will take a seat with 54.4 seconds left as Rocco has an 18-point lead. 37 points on the night for Ethan Chavez. Lane blows down the floor, lays it in, and they want a timeout. 63-47, 48 seconds left in the ball game as Coach Webb calls his timeout a full timeout. He has one remaining, if I'm not mistaken. Cove has one remaining as well. 63-47, Cove leads this. If they hold on here, like I said, I wouldn't put nothing past Twin Springs with their ability to shoot the three. But if they can hold on, probably leave Norton alone, unbeaten in the district. Them and Twin Springs, I believe, will be making up a game missed earlier this season next Saturday in Twin Springs. As Norton was able to upset Cove here at the Nest just a couple of weeks ago on a Saturday night. 48.7 seconds to go. Rocco just needs to really keep possession of the basketball and hit the free throws that are given to him. Andrew Jesse set to inbound. He'll get it to Zach Baker, and Baker walked with it. Oh, they called the foul. I really thought Baker walked with it. Rocco maybe got away with one there. Baker will go shoot 2 at the other end. And the Twin Springs fans certainly thought they got away with a walk as well. Baker's first shot's up. It's good. Hamilton Osborne checking in for Andrew Jesse. Zach Baker's second shot's up. It's good. He has 8 on the evening. Connor Lane pushes across for Twin Springs. He'll pull a running 3. Deep, no good. Rebounded by Owens. His shot's up. And they're going to call a foul on Hamilton Osborne. 2 shots coming for Bradley Owens. Osborne tried staying straight up. Owens drew the contact, though. That'll be Hamilton's first foul of the evening. The free throw is up and good. That's point number 7 for Bradley Owen tonight. And he will not get number 8 on that free throw. Caden Chavez with the rebound. And they're going to have a foul called on Mason Elliott. If so, I believe that'll be his 5th. It will be Mason's 5th of the night. As Zach Baker will now go back to the line for the Eagles. Tristan Counts will check in for the Titans as Elliott has to retire for the evening. Baker's first shot's up and short, no good. Second's on the way. It's short, rattles around, no good. Owens rebounds it, brings it down the floor. He's going to shoot one from the volleyball spike line. It's good. And a timeout called by Twin Springs. 65-51. Cove leads. 30 seconds even left in the ball game. And that'll be Twin Springs' final timeout. Cove has a 14-point lead. Just got to keep hitting free throws. Twin Springs can go off for threes in a hurry. Cove basketball. As Owens is going to guard the inbound. Osborne will be able to run the lane. David Long asked him to clear the cheerleaders, clear the area in case he does. Ball thrown into Chavez. He's grabbed by Lane and Owens. If it's on Owens, that should be his 5th. It is on Owens. And that's 5 on Bradley Owens. All coming here in the second half. Kai Hale will check in for the Titans. And Chavez will go for 2 more free throws. Not sure what they're looking for there. As instead, Eli McCoy will check in for the Titans. Chavez' first attempt is up and good. Haynes comes to the scorer's table. He will replace Chavez if he makes this one. It's up. It's no good. Roscoe will have to wait a little longer. Lane splits 2 Eagles. Gets it poked away. Gets it poked away again by Matthew Roten. And gets the basket to go in. Cove will dribble ball across half court. And Twin Springs says that'll do it. They're going to let Cove dribble it out. Cove will knock Twin Springs from the unbeaten list in the district with a 66-53 win as the horn will sound. And the Eagles tonight will take it. 66-53. Twin Springs tonight gets in the fourth quarter 7 points from Bradley Owens, giving him 10 for the game. They'll get 10 points from Connor Lane, giving him 25. That'll be all of their scoring in the fourth quarter. To give them 53 on the evening. 10 from Owens, 25 from Lane, 2 from Ryan Horn, 12 from Brady Castle, 4 from Tristan Counts. For Cove, they will get 2 in the fourth quarter from Zach Baker. They'll get 3 from Jay Bowen. They will get 5 from Andrew Jesse. They got 11 in the quarter from Ethan Chavez to give him 38 points to lead all scorers tonight. $21 in the fourth, 66 for the game. The Eagles got 8 tonight in total from Zach Baker, 5 from Titus Hominick, 3 from Jay Bowen, 7 from Matthew Roten, 5 from Andrew Jesse, and 38 from Ethan Chavez. Rocco will finish the first half of the district 4-1. As everybody, I believe, but Norton has now suffered a loss. As they look to turn things up here in the second half of the district schedule. Heck of a ball game tonight. Rocco will sweep all 3 contests this evening. We'll see everybody again on Tuesday night here at the Eagles Nest, if I'm not mistaken. Tomorrow's games have been canceled with Hurley due to a COVID outbreak, if I'm not mistaken, with the Rebel program. Once again, signing off here from Clinchport with the Rock Cove Eagles prevailing 66-53. Have a great evening.